Oh, beautiful, Dr. Kathy. Thank you so much for playing us into the room today. And welcome, everybody. It's so good to see you again on day 1027 of the Daily Antidote of Song. I know, whoop, whoop. Um, yeah, and let's just get started right away. Hello and welcome to everybody who's watching on Facebook Live. Can everybody help me say hello to them? Hi, Facebook. Thank you for watching today. So glad you're with us in some way. And hello to everybody in the room, starting with none other than Dr. Kathy Bullock. Yay! We're so glad you're here today and every Friday. Hi, and thank you to Joe Rossi for making this program possible. Hello, Bonnie in Boise. Thanks for being here. Hello, Susan G in Ohio. Thanks for joining today. Hello, Becky. And welcome, Kevin in DC, Arlene in Berkeley, California. Good to see you. Hi, Deli in Silver Spring, Dory and Ollie today in Rhode Island, I believe. Oh my gosh, that is an affectionate cat. Hi, Aloysius in Massachusetts. Good to see you. Hi, Pauline in Newcastle in the UK. Hello, Jim in New York City, Dan in Vienna, Virginia. Hi, Sheila in Florida. Good to see you. Leah in Illinois, welcome. And hello, Cricket in Maryland. Carolyn in Boise, good to see you. Bob Gaser, welcome. Anne in Nashville, hello. And Sarah in Texas. Luda in Victoria, BC. Welcome, Kate in Charlottesville and Susan in Seattle. Hello to Hoda in BC. Hi, Caroline in DC. And welcome, Storm. Hello, Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Welcome, welcome. Linda on Orcas Island. Kevin Ennis in Massachusetts. Welcome. We're so glad you're here today. And, or not Massachusetts, New Hampshire. My mistake. Sorry, Kevin. And Anne in Silver Spring, welcome. Mabel and a bear in Massachusetts, welcome. Hi, Busy Graham in Silver Spring, Maryland, the founder of Carpe Diem Arts. We're so glad she's here with us today. Hi, Sandy in Tacoma Park. Welcome, Nancy N. And welcome, Jane in Texas. Hello, Gary. Thanks for being here today. Hi, Bob in Massachusetts somewhere. And Kathy in Virginia. Hello, Curly Tops. Well, or just Willard today. And hi, Penny and Ralph in Victoria. And Rosalie, thanks for joining today. Hi, Phil in Totnes, UK. And Bob coming in from his phone. And Jamie in Victoria, BC. Hello. Fred in Silver Spring. Bronwyn in Victoria, BC. Lynn in Connecticut. Another friend joining from their phone. And Loriana, Katrina, and Courtney. Rossi's mom, welcome. Hi, Amos. And Annette in California. Welcome to Hurdle. Thank you all so much for joining today. I'm Jaden. I'm hosting for today on this lovely Friday. And if you're new, we hope you'll stick around at the end so we can give you a warm welcome and you can let us know how you found us. So today we were going to have Walt Michaels joining us as our artist. He wasn't able to make it, but instead we have the incredible, incomparable Dr. Kathy Bullock. So give her a warm, warm welcome. Thank you for singing with us today, Dr. Kathy.
Thank you, Jaden. Hey, everybody, and Facebook and all our family here at the Daily Antidote of Song. I'm so happy to see you. I saw many of you last night when I was able to share at the house concert that's sponsored by Carpe Diem, and that was wonderful. I just had a blast. So I get to share again today with you a song, and I thought I'd review one of those songs that I shared, part of a collection that was called Songs of Slavery and Emancipation. And so this was a project, a 7-year project that a friend of mine, Matt Callahan, who's out of Switzerland, he went and researched and found all this music that had been written by enslaved folks. And that had never been heard recently in years. It's never. I've taught African American music for over 30 years, and I never came across any of this music. So it finally was pulled together in a recording project, and we performed it for the first time, all of the actual elements, last September. It was very exciting. And so my component dealt with music by enslaved folks putting together a group that would sing these songs. Um, and so one of them was about Nat Turner. Now, this is around the time of spirituals, which are songs of, faith and just talking about the journey of black folks as enslaved people in the 1700s, 1800s. But I had never heard one about Nat Turner because Nat Turner was a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? He was like led the most famous of the slave rebellions. There were a lot of them all around him. And he was so bold as to say, no, we're going to bust our way out of slavery. Got about 75 black folks together. And they were armed. Woo! They were caught finally and massacred. And after that, the laws got even more strict until we had the Civil War. But this song, which has not been really heard, sings about his story. And it says, you can't keep the world from moverin' round. Moverin'. I just love it. It's in the dialect. It says, knowing Nat Turner, let me get something like that. Knowing Nat Turner from gaining ground. And they called the song Gaining Ground. They couldn't just sing it out loud all the time because they couldn't say, yeah, man, this man was bad. He went around, shot and killed some white folks because he was tired of slavery and was going. No, they could not do that. So this song, which has been hidden in plain view, I'm going to sing a little bit of the chorus, and then you can sing it with me, and then we'll go through the song. And the recording that I have, I'll play along with that. It's part of a 2 CD recording that's available. And this song is on YouTube, Spotify. All the songs are out now. It's just exciting, y'all. It goes like this. You can't keep the world from moving around. Try that with me, everybody. Go. You can't keep the world from moving around. Moverin'. Isn't that funny? That's good. The next part goes, no Nat Turner from gaining ground. Try that, everybody. No Nat Turner from gaining ground. Good. Let's put it all together. You can't keep the world from moving around. No Nat Turner from gaining ground. Gaining ground. You can't keep the world from moving around. Moving around. No Nat Turner from gaining ground. Gaining ground. Now, we only have researchers, the words basically for this song. It was sung, but the actual melody it's been lost. And so Matt Callahan, the coordinator of this whole thing, he wrote this tune for it, but it was within the style, so much within the style that we love it and sing it all the time. So now it has a verses, and I'll just go through these words because I just love them. The first verse says, you mought be rich as cream. Now, mought is for might, you might be. But they said back there, you mought be rich as cream and drive you coach and a 4-horse team. But you can't keep the world from moving round and around. No Nat Turner from gaining ground. The next one says, you might be reader and writer too. And wiser'n old Solomon the Jew. Now remember, they were taking this from the biblical stories. You might be able to read and write because most enslaved people could not. And many of the poor white folks couldn't read or write either during this time. But even if you could do that, it didn't matter because you can't keep the world from moving around. The third one says, and your name it might be Caesar, for sure, like the great Caesar. And got you a cannon, can shoot a mile or more. But you can't keep the world from moving around. And the last verse says, you might be a Carroll from Carrollton and arrive here afore Lord made creation. Now, I had to look that one up because Carroll was a landowner and he owned many slaves around the time of the Declaration of Independence in the Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, Maryland area. So he was quite wealthy. And he was so wealthy, they said you could be as wealthy as one of the richest in the land and have gotten on this earth before God made creation. It doesn't even matter. You can't keep the world from moving around. Okay, here we go. So I'm going, oh, I did teach this at Swana Noah. Somebody, I just love this song. I teach it wherever I go. So some of you already know it, which is great. So I'm going to sing it. I'm going to add the recording to play along. And the people are marching, and we'll just start it from the beginning and sing it all the way through. Here we go.
Alas, young men.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That went to the wrong song. Okay, let's see if we got it. Oh. Commercial break. Commercial break. I had it all set. I really did. And it went to another performance. Okay, now. Here we go. So now you have to help me to tell me when it's right. The right. Is that loud enough? Moving around. No Nat Turner from gaining ground. Can y'all hear that? You can't. You can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. No Nat Turner from gaining ground. First verse. You must be rich as cream and drive you coach and four-horse team. Oh, you can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. No, Nat Turner from gaining ground, gaining. Woo! You can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. No, Nat Turner from gaining ground. Okay, let's go to verse 2. You must be a reader, writer too, and wiser and old Solomon but you. Oh, you can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. You feel the march? No, Nat Turner from gaining ground, yeah. You keep the world from moving around. Oh, no, Nat Turner from gaining ground. Verse 3. And your name might be Caesar shore, and got you can't shoot a mile. Oh, you can't keep the world from moving around. Right. No, Nat Turner from gaining ground. You can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. Move on that Turner from gaining ground. Here's the last verse. You must be a Carroll from Carrollton, a riding knight of Fort Lord made creation. You can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. Oh, Lord, Nat Turner from gaining ground. Yeah, you can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. Lord, Nat Turner from gaining ground. One more time, yeah. You can't keep the world from round, moving around. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Jim Caviezel.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Kathy. It's such a like moving song, as in like it compels you to move, I think. So it really feels powerful in that way. Yeah.
Oh, we had a ball singing it. It was the harmony was made up by us. Remember, we just in this kind of thing when you have music from the 1800s or 1700s, the most
Mhm.
we would have would be some notes that somebody heard and wrote down, and the words. In this case, we just had the words, but a feel of it, and so we decided to give it the flavor, by singing together. And in our group of singers, some were college students, some were great singers in the community, just solo singers, and then some were professional singers, all coming together for this project because it's so important. And so we just sort of added as we felt it, felt
Nice.
like we would want to say that.
Thank you. Yeah. And with this song, did you have, if you know a little bit about like the recovery process of it, did you find sheet music or was it passed down through oral tradition um, or you said you just had the lyrics? I'm not sure.
We
Or
just
maybe you
had the
don't know.
lyrics for it. Now, I think there was a record that Matt found that one singer had tried to record it. I
Oh,
think he
wow.
put even Pete Seeger's name in it, but at some later point, but they couldn't find it. He couldn't, or what he found, he wasn't able to make it make sense. What
Okay.
so he just went with it because it was so important a story to sing and to says.
Yeah. It is really important. And that line that you said that you had to look up about Carrollton, I mean, for folks who live in Maryland or the DMV might know, there's I guess it's a city called New Carrollton. Like I didn't know that's where that name came from. And so I think yeah, it's like important to recognize like we are still so much living with within the legacy of slavery, right? Like it's super still here with us.
Oh, it is. And I was
Yeah.
just saying that yesterday that I had read from the New York Times that they have just launched the TV series of the 1619 Project, which was done several
Mm,
years ago, which was a series of essays about the legacy and impact of slavery on our entire culture here in the United States and the ongoing
yeah.
impact today that we don't often realize as we look back. And so that was just very timely and absolutely looking at all of this stuff. I saw that somebody said they couldn't really hear the chorus. I mean the verses and stuff. But what I'll do is I'll just try with the piano and stuff so you can hear it again when I do it later. I don't know. Most of you heard it? Were you able to hear it? Okay. Oh, good. Uh, yeah. Yes, he was the only Catholic. Thank you, Kathy. Carroll was the only Catholic person who signed the Declaration of Independence. And but he was very wealthy, and the whole family, the whole Carroll was like, yeah, you know,
Mhm.
major player.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, and I think this like project that you've done also reminds me and probably many of us, there's still so much that we don't know, like so much
Yes,
history that's been
Jaden.
covered up.
There's so much. Some
Yeah.
of it is as I said before, hidden in plain sight because
Mm,
there were efforts to push that down so that people didn't know. You know, there were lots of these rebellions happening. We
mm,
don't read about that in the history books. General Prosser in Virginia, in Louisiana, people. No, people weren't saying, "Okay, this is fine." No, it was all
yeah.
over the country that in areas that these rebellions were taking place. This is the one most well known, but a lot of the stories about it, songs about it, were pushed down and buried um, on purpose. And some of the researchers who pulled this music together were told, or later on, labeled as they weren't really accurate or it wasn't valid what they did. And then
Mm,
more recent researchers has says that there was no evidence of that, and the people who were making those labels were wanting to bury the information.
mm,
So
yeah.
it's out there to be done to just, dig up and find. And I'm so excited about this. And this is inspiring. If you get a chance, just go and listen. There's a documentary on it. The About how all this came together with communities in Berea College. They sponsored it with Tim Erickson up in Massachusetts and his group, with Louisiana and the Creole Orchestra Opera Company, places in Switzerland, Matt, and who helped fund this thing. I mean, it's just really
Mm,
been an international process to move. And so now we just go around and get to sing them all and invite other people to join.
that's wonderful. I do want to ask you one more question that somebody asked last night at the house concert, but we didn't have time for it. And it was around how people in different places have received the songs. Have you because you've also done some trips to Africa. Have you sung these songs there? I think the question was around like, how do people receive the songs differently in the United States versus Africa?
I
Assuming
don't know
that.
yet because
Oh, okay.
this just came out. The collection, it took 7 years to put together, but it finally was released last Juneteenth. Just this past, hasn't been a
Oh,
year
okay.
that it's been out fully. We recorded all the music and stuff 4 years ago, but there's a book, 400-page book, and the 2 CD collection and the documentary. And to get all of that finally done and in the midst of COVID, it took a while. So it just was released,
Yeah.
and we haven't had the chance yet. We will be going to Europe, to parts of particularly Germany, Switzerland, that helped to fund this project with some of their arts organizations to perform.
Mm.
And of course, I'm going to be taking it when we go to Ghana. If anybody wants to come with me, I'm going August 31st to to September 12th. 12-day singing camp in Ghana that I'm doing with Brendan Taff, who's another one of our Daily Antidote of Song singers. You can find out all about it. I think it's on my website too. But anyway, so
Okay.
we'll know. I'll get back to you. I just know
Okay.
when I do it here in the States, people are
Yeah.
excited. And when I did it in Canada, oh yeah, I did do it in Canada, I think.
Mm.
And they loved it. They just wanted to keep singing it. And it's like, what? Yes.
That's wonderful. Okay, so I might be misremembering the question then, but I'll be excited to hear when that does happen. So that's really wonderful. Well, with all that being said, thank you so much for this discussion and for the song. And could we hear it one more time, please?
Here we go, once more time. Well, since I'll try it again, but know that it's online and let's see, make sure I get the right one now. I got it right and it's ready. Okay, can you hear the stomping?
Yes.
Can't keep the world from moving around. Let's go to the verse. You might be rich as cream and drive you coach and 4-horse team. Oh, you can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. No, Nat Turner from gaining ground, gaining ground. Can't keep the world moving around. Oh, no, Nat Turner from gaining ground. Verse 2, you might be a reader, y'all. You might be a reader and wiser than old Solomon. Oh, but you can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. No, Nat Turner from gaining ground, gaining ground. You can't keep the world from moving around, moving around. No, Nat Turner from gaining ground. Now your name might be Caesar. Your name might be Caesar. And that you can't shoot a mile. No, no, you can't keep the world from moving around. No, Nat Turner from gaining. Are you clapping with me, moving with me? Yeah. Hey! Oh, oh, oh. Woo! Last verse. You must be a Carroll from Carrollton and arrive here. Arrive here, night for the May creates. You keep the world from moving around. Oh, no, that Turner from gaining ground. Can't keep the world from moving around. Oh, that Turner from yeah, yeah. You can't keep the world from moving around. Last time, no Nat Turner from gaining ground. Oh, you all were rocking. I saw you rocking with me. Oh. Stop.
Everybody definitely was rocking. There was clapping, there was marching, and it was amazing. So thank you for bringing that forward to us, Dr. Kathy. It's such a gift to hear you sing. Thank you for your time today.
It's a joy and a gift to be here with each one of you today. And I'm just delighted. I hope you have a fabulous Friday. And take that encouragement. If they can sing about that in 1830s and rejoice in the hope of that, we can in 2023 say, I got this today.
Yes.
Even if I don't. You say, I got this, I'm moving on.
I think you of all people definitely have got it, Dr. Kathy.
Just don't catch me at the wrong time. Y'all have a fabulous day today. Jaden, thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you.
And all of you who are there, happy Friday. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, there's the whoop whoop. Can we give like the biggest round of applause for Dr. Kathy? Thank you. We love you. And bye to everybody who is watching on Facebook. Thank you for joining. Ooh, there's dancing, there's moving. Okay, we love it.
You know, Jaden, I saw a prop. Carrollton had a prop. It was a head of, I don't know if that was a head of Carrollton or not, but I don't know who that is.
Something vaguely like Caesar-y. Yeah.
Oh, for Caesar! There you go. You mought be Caesar. Yes.
Carolyn always comes through with the props.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, couple announcements, or just one announcement. I think we have one last reveal party like happening right now after we say goodbye, so stick around for that. Joe, I'm just looking at you. Is there anything else that I'm missing? No. Okay. So thank you everybody for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again.